My name is Brenda Vaughn. I'm an addict. I have no problem saying that because it lets me know where I'm coming from, where I came from. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story. When I was young, my parents came from the country. Okay, it was segregation going on. It was about your color then. My mother didn't get to finish school. My father, he joined the army so he could travel. Um, when they came up here, my mother was able to finish her schooling, and my father, he had a lot of training from the army, but it still was hard for them to get a job. My mother ended up getting a job at Keebler's. I think she was one of the couple of black people there. My father at Steelcraft Doors. They've been there for quite a while, and I was brought up. I had two brothers. I was the only girl. Of course, by them not having much, they spoiled me. They put me in Catholic school, which I rebelled because I didn't want to be in the all-girls school. I wanted to see some boys, be honest with you. I got caught smoking in the bathroom a lot, just got kicked out. My brothers, they were spoiled too. We didn't want for anything. They passed, both of my brothers, one of my brothers passed from drugs. He used to smoke crack a lot. He got so bad that he had hepatitis C, plus he had his heart failure. It got to the point where they wouldn't even give him a heart because they knew he would do nothing but use on it. One day I went to the hospital and I tried to stay with my brother. He started an argument. I went around the corner and found that he had his drug dealer come up to the hospital to give him some crack. So he passed. He passed because, they wasn't going to give some person a heart that wasn't going to stop doing what they were doing. My other brother, he used to drink a lot. He would drink about a gallon of McCarty's a day. When he started getting heart problems, he stopped. I was proud of him. But he had to have a heart transplant. He did. Unfortunately, the heart didn't agree with him, and he passed within a year. So all of that happened as me growing up, but I'm going to tell you about me. I was sheltered. They didn't want me to want for nothing. Anything I wanted, I have. I had that little white room with the pink canopy over the bed, It was a Cinderella room, really. Then I always wanted the opposite of what my mother and them wanted. It was a boy down the street. He was straight-laced, had a car, had a job. Oh, I didn't want him. He wasn't thug enough, or he just wasn't there. I found the boyfriend. He was in Evanston. He was 18. Oh, he looked rough. He was in another neighborhood that I didn't know nothing about. We started going together. His brother used to sell heroin. Okay, one day he was, falling asleep, and I kept on saying, "What is wrong with you?" And he would just wake up, "Oh, I'm all right." And then, eventually he would tell me what he was using. He was using heroin. Okay, he gave me some. At first I didn't like it because I threw up off of it, and I said, oh, maybe I just can't do this. Okay, then as the years progressed, I started liking it. Okay, I called myself that it wasn't a habit because I could stop. Then I got into a car accident. Oh my God. I got a car accident, and then I was prescribed painkillers. Oh my God. I'm doing something legal. So I started taking pain medication. Well, one day I couldn't get my pain medication because they said it was too early. So I called myself going to get a prescription pad and write my own prescription. How dare they say I can't write my own prescription, get my own opioids? Are they crazy? So I wrote the prescription, and I didn't think about getting caught. During these times that I did have my habit, I would steal from my mother, write out checks, overdraw on her bank account. I would get their charges, J.C. Penney, $30,000 worth, getting jewelry, taking it to the pawn shop. I would do all these things and tell my parents that somebody else was stealing these things and they wanted to sell it. So of course they'll buy it, they get it cheap. I'm trying to tell whoever's out there, it's always a girl out there that feels like they want the opposite of what their parents is giving them, and they feel like they're missing out. They want that bad boy. They want that person in their life that has that money fast, and it's usually to deal with drugs. And I got wrapped up in that, and for the life of me, now looking on it, I don't understand why I just didn't take the path my parents wanted me to take. Well, you're rebelling against your parents then. So I had all these drug habits and I didn't know how to let go. The only way, I tried everything. I go to St. Luke. That was a place for rehabilitation. They gave you so many days since you graduate. Thank you. I'm graduating from using drugs, from the drugs I've been using most of my life for 20 days. And I'm better. So I thought. I went to the cat house a couple of times, graduated from there too. But I just could not stay away from my drug of choice. Then my girlfriend, she was a counselor at a certain place. She said, well, if you can't do it on your own, try something else. See if they have some medication you could take to help you. Because before then, you gotta understand, I was at the end of my rope. I tried killing myself. I even go for that fentanyl, hoping that I would die. God brought me back 3 times, so I failed to killing myself. And I don't know how in the hell anybody could do that. But then I found Suboxone and a group of people that believed in me. I started taking this medication and I didn't think it would work, but I gave it a chance. And I had people talking to me, telling me different tools I could use, different things I could do. I'm trying a different way of looking at life. I always say, this made me appreciate life, really appreciate every minute of my life now. I know I don't want nobody to go through this, but I understand what life is about now, and I'm living every moment to my fullest. I was at the end of my rope. I did not want to live no more because I thought there was no solution. When I started Suboxone, it helped me. I stayed off a drug. I started using my life. How would a woman at the age of 60 get her first car? I got my first car. I'm paying bills now, I understand about bills, It's still things that I am learning about life. Now I'm not turning to the drugs, I got Suboxone in my life. I got my MAT group. That's medicine after treatment group, because they feel like after you get the medication, you do get the counseling. But it's the after everybody go home. You need somebody to be able to talk to, and that's where my group come in. I thank God for them because they saved my life. Suboxone saved my life. To those people that say you trade one drug for another, they kiss my ass because I'm here and I'm alive. I'm alive and I'm living my life to the fullest. So I say, whatever you have to, hopefully this will help somebody, because I was always looked upon. You don't look like you're an addict. What an addict's supposed to look like? You tell me. But that's my life. Thank you.